You guys know what time it is. It is time to get comfy, grab a cup of tea, because we are going thrifting for winter trends. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It is another day, another video. Got my little scrunchie in today, which is a different hairstyle, which I'm kind of loving. But yes, welcome back. It is another day for thrifting, of course, because that is what we do on this channel. I'm very excited because today I am heading to one shop, just one shop guys. I'm going to this shop that everybody in Liverpool keeps telling me to go to, and I'm finally going. It's basically in a shopping centre called Vale, which in Liverpool it is very historic, I guess. It's not the nicest shopping centre, I won't lie, and I don't want to be a bit of a snob on that one, but I haven't been in years. But yes, they do have this one big charity shop, and I've been I think twice before, but I've never really like remembered it. Like I haven't been like, oh my god, I need to go back there. But I don't know why, because it is big and they have a lot of stuff to look at, so I don't know why it wasn't very familiar or like it didn't stick in my brain. But I've been thinking lately, like, okay, I need to go back there and have a good route and actually film in there, so that is exactly what we're doing today. And it's quite nice just to be going to one shop, one big shop, because if you're American, or maybe you watch American come thrift at me videos, girls who do that on YouTube, I adore you. You are so lucky, because here in the UK, I do not really have that many options of like big secondhand stores to go to. And so it's nice just to have this one, because I don't really get to do that. Usually I'm just going to like loads of different little secondhand shops, charity shops. So yeah, it would be nice here in England if we had like superstores. But anyway, I think that's a conversation for another day. But it's nice just to be going to one shop. So we are still thrifting for winter trends in this video. I did a video previously on our winter trends, so I'm excited to see what we can find. On screen right now you will see some of the things that I'm looking for today. So yeah, with that in mind, let's do an outfit of the day and let's get out the door. Okay, so outfit of the day goes just like this. Of course, I'm wearing blue again because I feel like this is my colour of the year, guys. I'm really working on, like, I'll let you into a secret, I'm working on personal brand this year, and so blue is the colour of Jessica Grace, so get used to it. But yeah, this jumper I've owned for years, and it's just like a really nice, like, checked dark blue and black jumper. It's just like great to throw on and be good to head out the door, which is the type of clothing that we like to wear. So yeah, got that on. The same Levi jeans that I wear pretty much every day of my entire life, to be honest with you, because they're just so comfortable. My New Balance, which again I wear every day, so nothing new here. You've probably seen them about 1,000,001 times. I have put this little scrunchie in my hair. I don't know what it looks like, it might not look the best, but I just felt like doing like some different hairstyles. I've really like thought to myself this year, if I'm gonna keep the length, or like, it's not even that long at the moment, but like if I'm gonna, like, you know, if I'm gonna have longer hair, I need to do more stuff with it. So that's kind of my thinking with this. Okay, and then my bag is gonna be my backpack. This backpack I've had for years. I don't think you guys have seen it that much, but I've been using it quite a lot lately because I'm just not really into like crossbody bags or handbags at the moment. I feel like I like my hands being free, especially when I'm thrifting, so a backpack really comes into its own. I will put my tote bag in this, but it's upstairs, so I'll have to go and grab that. But little cute leather brown backpack. Now I need to somehow try and get this water bottle in this bag, but this is always a task. Every time I'm going to the gym, I'm like, yeah, it just doesn't fit, so you just have to like squash it down. The last thing that I'm going to add to my bag is my Magic Mind shot. These always come with me whenever I'm going thrifting, because honestly they are kind of like the one thing at the moment that is giving me that energy and that just productivity that I need, especially when I'm out filming and trying to thrift at the same time. It's quite a task, guys. It might not seem it, but when you're thrifting, you need to root through those rails, otherwise you will not find anything. Like, you have to, as you know, I I gather if you're watching this video, you're an avid thrifter, so as you know, you need to have both hands, you need to be going through each rail. It can be a workout, and so having a little pick-me-up during that or before it is so important, and these drinks help me do exactly that. For me, 2025 is all about being the best version of myself, and two ways that I'm doing that is by A, making sure that my body gets all the nutrients and things that it needs to function properly, and just overall looking after my body better, and B, making sure that my mind and my mental health is in the best place it could possibly be. And I'm doing that by going to therapy. Yes, I've started therapy this year, and also ensuring that I have the vitamins for normal brain health and functions, which is something that I didn't even think about in the past. And so Magic Mind helps you do exactly that and more, because they're all about reducing your stress, having a calmer mind. These drinks are also full of matcha and vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin B, all of the vitamins that you need in your body to function properly. But obviously matcha for me is the standout ingredient, because I am matcha obsessed. You guys know I love my iced matcha lattes in the morning. I always have them, and so you can rest assured that they have an amazing taste. So if you're looking for a way to make your 2025 the most productive and best year yet, start it off with Magic Mind, and you can get 45%, guys, off a bundle of drinks. So I will leave all my links down below. Check it out, they're an amazing company. And so with that, let's put these in my bag, because I know for a fact when I get halfway through like one rail of clothing in this shop that I am going to need one of those shots. So I think we are about ready to go. Backpack is on, we've got the phone, and my mum is actually waiting for me, so we're gonna have to make a move. But yeah, let's go and do some winter trend thrifting. I hope you guys are ready, because it is a big shop. We are about to get tucked into this YMCA charity shop. I didn't even know that that is what this was called until I turned up and I was like, oh, it's YMCA. This is a brand of charity shops I've been seeing pop up a little bit more here in the UK. I don't know the history. I don't know whether they've been around before. I think I definitely know that there is two of them. And upon walking in, I saw a High School Musical book, and I was like, that's how I know this is going to be a good shop. Anything High School Musical, it's going to be good. So obviously I just started off in the dresses section. I think there were different sections in here, and it was somewhat organized. I was just overall very impressed with this shop. It was giving like American vibes. So yeah, I thoroughly, I knew when I went in, I was like, okay, this is good vibes. I'm loving it. Everything was around the £4 to £1 mark. It was so cheap, guys. Like the cheapest charity shop I've been into in such a long time. All of the vinyls, 50p. I wanted to kind of have a bit more of a route through the vinyls, but I just had so much clothing on my mind that I was like, I need to get over to the other sections. Definitely will be going back here, because it's just nice to go, especially on my own. I went with my mum, and she's absolutely fine, but I could just spend hours in here just reading through every single thing. So they also had this little home section with a few bits and bobs, but we'll go around to another bit of that in a minute. So yeah, I started off by looking at the dresses. I was kind of looking for anything like polka dot, or anything maybe gingham that I could layer over a pair of jeans in Tokyo. I'm thinking about Tokyo outfits, so that was kind of what was on my mind for dresses. And then yeah, this next row I think was more jumpers and t-shirts. I will say that the jumpers and t-shirts were kind of all in one, so it wasn't sections just for t-shirts or jumpers, so you definitely had to root in these bits. But I just kept showing you guys how much clothing and how big this shop was. For the UK, this is amazing, because we just don't really get these that often. So the next section was the brick and brack, as we call it. I don't know if they call it that in America, but this is basically just random bits and bobs, mostly home decor. So I just pulled out a few candle holders, a few glasses. There were a few things that I'm looking back on now, and I'm like, why didn't I look at that? There's this mustard thing on the bottom shelf, also the candle holders or whatever they are. Why didn't I look at them? So yeah, I think sometimes when I'm filming, I don't have the opportunity to fully root, because the filming just distracts me from it. So definitely need to go back maybe on a day that I'm not filming, and then maybe just do a haul for you guys in the video, rather than taking you shopping with me, even though I know some of you really enjoy that part as well. But they had a few bits and bobs to look at. They had plates. I loved this little leaf wooden plate, a nice little thing to display things on. They also had this massive toy section, 50p for a toy, or £3, or I don't really know what that sign was trying to say actually. I think they were 50p, but they had jigsaws and toys. I didn't spend long in that section because obviously I didn't need any toys. Then went over to this first rail. It was kind of full of just like random bits, to be honest. There was this gorgeous black summer dress which I really liked. A few of them things weren't actually labelled, so I don't know whether they were waiting to kind of label them and then to put them out. Here I am again showing you the shop and how big it is. This rail, everything was labelled a lot more, so it was more of your jumpers and t-shirts and like summer tops. There was a lot of summer clothing in here, definitely a lot of blouses as well. So mainly things I was looking for was anything kind of boho inspired, or like with the fringe on, or polka dots, or workwear, or butter yellow. Like there was a few different things on my list, so trying to remember them things whilst thrifting was also a task in itself. I did come across this boho white blouse. I loved the lace detail on this. I thought it was really, really pretty, but the only thing is I've bought a few of these in the past and I never ended up wearing them. So if anything, I'm gonna buy like more of like a boho dress than a blouse, but this was only £2, so very pretty if it had been given like a steam or something. But yeah, there were some polka dot skirts in this section, and I actually am on the hunt for a polka dot skirt, so I was very excited to see these. Next up, I went through the trousers and jeans. So I'm just a lover of any comfy trousers, anything that looks comfortable with an elastic waist, or any kind of mom jeans or baggy jeans. So yeah, anything like that would definitely grab my attention. They had so many trousers to look at, so I made sure that I went through every single one on this rack. I love anything that's kind of like maybe stripy or checked, or a green or brown, a kind of mustardy, maybe a mustardy colour as well. Okay, these brown trousers, honestly, I kept looking at them and I was like, oh, are they nice or not? Like, I couldn't tell whether they would be nice. I couldn't tell whether they were like wide leg or a bit of a skinnier straight leg. Like, it was just very, very difficult. But I just kept picking them up because I was just obsessed with them. The good thing about this shop was the pricing. They had it all very clear on these signs, and bless the managers of these shops because they've just like made this out of a sheet of paper. Like, it's not really been printed for them at all, but this one stated the prices of the shoes. I felt like they were really very organized in here, and it did give American vibes. Like, everything was on a hanger, everything had a price, everything, the organization was just top tier. This next section was kind of a combination of like your big jackets but also t-shirts. It kind of started off with like blouses and t-shirts and jumpers, and then towards the end of the rail it got more to be like jackets, as you will see. They did have actually some really nice quirky pieces in here, kind of like vintagey inspired, and they also had a few good names and brands. I'm trying to stop myself from buying like your basic black cardigans or t-shirts because I have so many of them, but this poncho, oh my god, so cute. I was obsessed. I love that. This blue little throw over kind of like jacket cardigan was also very, very cute. I love anything that is striped and kind of denim inspired, so that piece was nice. And also I'm really into the bomber jackets at the moment. I then pulled out this black cape, and capes are trending everywhere on every blooming website at the moment, so I definitely spent a few minutes looking at that one. And then guys, I pulled out the dream black trench jacket. This jacket was absolutely beautiful, such a gorgeous collection piece. Like, I just adored the shape of this. The way it moved was fantastic. And just like that, we are making our way to the end of the shop, which is very, very sad. But they also had these little boxes that were full of bags, and I love this. I love this like routing. I just like going through boxes of stuff because you never know what you're going to find at the bottom of the box. And these were all just £1 only. So yeah, I was desperately rooting for anything suede or leather. Like, I just love both of those textures. It is a couple of days later and I am back with a haul, and I did manage to get one item from this shop. Something that I didn't expect. I didn't really succeed when it comes to the winter trends. It was quite difficult to find like polka dots, fringe, boho vibes in here. There was a few items, but nothing was perfect. However, I did discover this jacket, and everything in this shop was so cheap, like unbelievably cheap. Like, it was refreshing to be in a shop, a charity shop, where items were cheap. So I did come away with a jacket, and like I said, this was not what I thought I was going to come away with. Basically, I picked up this long length black, like, I don't even know how you would describe this. It's like a trench jacket slash dress inspired structured coat. Like, it's just all these different things in one. It's from the brand Wallace, and it is a size 10. I actually really like the idea of like a long black trench jacket, and I think I'm kind of wanting one, especially for when I go away to Tokyo, because I'm not really sure about the weather. I think it's meant to be quite cold, so just kind of envisioned like a black trench coat would be really nice at all my outfits. So that's why I pulled this out. But it doesn't really meet those requirements, but it meets a different set of requirements that I didn't even know I wanted to meet. The thing about me is I'm a massive like fashion collector. Like, if I find items that I think are made in a particularly amazing way, or maybe they're designer and I get them secondhand, like, even if I don't wear them, I actually do kind of collect fashion things. I'm really proud of the collection of stuff that I already have, and so I will buy things to collect them, which some people might agree with, some people might not agree with, but to me it's kind of like a passion of mine to create this like collection of incredible pieces. And one day when I have my big walk-in wardrobe, they're going to be on display and somebody's going to say, wow, where are they from? But anyway, this jacket is kind of fitting into that, even though it's not designer, but I just love the shape of it, and it's one of them pieces that people will be like, wow, like, where's that from? Like, that's an incredible piece. So I'm gonna try it on for you guys, and now you can see how it looks on me. Tell me this is not the most incredible fitting jacket. It almost looks like a skirt dress at the back. The way it flows and twirls around is just incredible. It's got pockets. I love the structured bit at the front, the little shoulder pads, not too big, the perfect fit on me. I feel like this jacket was like made for my body. That's how well it fits me. And even though it's meant to be a size 10, it fits more like a size 8, like a snug fit. You definitely couldn't fit like a jumper under this, but I don't think you would need to, because it's not that type of vibe. It's more of like a business woman going about her business day and getting her shit done. So for that reason, I am obsessed with this. It is definitely a highlight of my thrifting years experience, like collections, anything I've ever thrifted. This is a highlight. So this is a good video to watch because I feel super proud that I'm happy that I've got this jacket. I want to do a quick drum roll for the price because £3, guys. £3. Incredible. Like, I just couldn't believe it when my mum asked him how much is the jacket, and he was like £3, and I was like, what? Now I will say that it is like 80% polyester, so you know, obviously that might reflect in the price, but for me, I'm just talking more about the fit of the jacket. I just think is incredible. I would like to thrift things and collect things that are not necessarily polyester, but on this occasion I'm willing to kind of look past that. I just adore it. I think it's the most beautiful piece, and I feel like this would be gorgeous in like New York City, Paris. Oh my god, this would be beautiful in Paris. Like, there are some jackets that thrive in certain cities. This isn't a jacket for Japan. It's not a jacket for Seoul or Tokyo, because it is also just like so heavy in the weight, but it's definitely a jacket for Paris or New York City, 100%. And just like that, we made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed our thrifting day together today, and let me know in the comments down below, are you a fan of the jacket? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Was there anything in this thrift shop that stood out to you? And on that note, I love you guys lots, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.